Hello, and welcome to 12-Minute Meditation, a weekly podcast from Mindful that offers mindfulness meditations backed by neuroscience. Research shows that just 12 minutes of meditation a day can yield benefits like increased attention, focus, creativity, calm, resilience, and compassion. So on this podcast, we invite you to explore 12-minute guided meditations from today's leading mindfulness experts. I'm Siri Myram, editor at Mindful. Joy aids us in waking up to our lives, and savoring is a practice that allows us to slow down, immerse ourselves in experience, and deeply appreciate the moment we're inhabiting. These two together are a powerful antidote to the gravitational pull of negativity, doomscrolling, and despair. Jessica Morey is a meditation teacher and coach. She has been practicing meditation for almost 3 decades. She is also the co-founder and former executive director of Inward Bound Mindfulness Education, a nonprofit organization bringing in-depth mindfulness and compassion training to youth. Ready to practice? Here's Jessica Morey.
So let's practice together. As usual, let's take our seat wherever you are. And again, you're welcome to lie down if you're in a place where you can do that. You can take a few deeper breaths. Just to settle in, lengthen your inhale and your exhale. And these opening breaths can just scan your mind and body and notice how you're feeling. And then we can use the breath to just bring some balance in this moment. So if you're feeling really tired or drowsy, just take in a little bit more air. So emphasize the inhale. If you're feeling agitated or restless in some way, then emphasize the exhale. Really extend your exhale. And then allowing your breath just to come to its natural rhythm for right now. And then you can feel the contact with the chair, feet on the ground. Just find that support and contact with the earth to begin. And then we'll begin this practice of exploring and cultivating joy. And we can do that first by one way that's helpful, just to think about some joyful moments in your life recently. It can be one, and maybe some come to mind. For some of us, that might be a little bit more they might not immediately come to mind. It might be a little bit more difficult. So you could just reflect on some of the things you're grateful for in your life. Or, simple things that you're grateful for. What's working in your life? Maybe there's a relationship that really you feel loved, connected, and so there's a sense of joy. Could be a person or could be an animal, puppy, baby. Or maybe there's a place that you've been where you've experienced joy, like some place in nature, beautiful place, pond, a lake, trees. vista. You might choose one, two, a few, just really getting the joy going. What brings you joy? Maybe it's remembering like movement or dancing or swimming or physical activity that brings you a lot of joy. Travel, a trip somewhere, or learning something new brings you joy. So keep bringing your mind back, reflecting on, receiving the joy of these experiences. And once you've gotten a few of them, bringing your attention into your body, just noticing how you experience joy in this moment. Where do you feel that in your body? The chest? Is there the belly, the throat, the face? What do you notice? And then just seeing what it feels like. Is there a temperature to the joy? Is there a flow or movement to the energy of joy in your body? How big is it? And as you pay attention to it, you could even maybe feel like you're kind of relaxing your attention into the joy. You're kind of breathing into it. Keep bringing your attention back there, breathing into it. And if there's a sense of this feeling and energy of joy wanting to grow, just letting it grow. Maybe it expands to other parts of your body. Maybe all the way out to your fingertips and your toes. Just noticing, is it tingling, vibrating, flowing? And if at any point you lose a sense of connection, a felt sense, just recalling again the images, people, situations, experiences that bring you joy. And then returning to feeling into and savoring and maybe even expanding the felt sense, felt energy of joy in your body. Breathing into it. And so as we close out this practice, short practice, you might just take a moment to reflect and notice, as you're scanning your experience, people, places, situations, for what brings you joy. Just take a moment to know, to sort of reflect on what were the things that really, inspired a felt energetic sense of joy. What were those things? Maybe they surprised you. Maybe they're things that you don't do that often, but you could bring more of that into your life. How could you do that? And so maybe as you close the practice, making a simple commitment that you will do one of those things a little, or bring more of that joy-inducing activity or connection or person into your life. And then as you're ready, you can open your eyes if they were closed. Taking a deep breath, reorienting yourself to the space around you. Noticing how you feel right now. That was like. And so as you go back into your day and your week, I really invite you and remind myself to actually pay attention to what's joyful in my life more, and then to commit to bringing that in.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of 12-Minute Meditation from Mindful. I hope you enjoyed practicing with us today. You can access dozens of articles and guided practices through our free app at mindful.org/app. And if you'd like to explore additional related content and meditations on this week's theme, check the show notes for links.